Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Cut with Tima. So I saw this beautiful style on CapCut and I decided to recreate it. So now I've folded my fabric and then I'm going to impute my skirt length. It is a skirt and a crop top. So there I've gotten my skirt length. My skirt is going to have a band, so I deducted my band length from my actual skirt length. It is not going to be lined, so I've added my folding allowance on the lower part. So I've gone ahead to impute my waist measurement, then I added my dart allowance, then I added my slit allowance because it is going to be slitted at the front, and seam allowance. So here I'm locating my hip line. After getting my hip line, I impute my hip measurement and my seam allowance and as well slit allowance. So that is me trying to shape it out from the waistline to the hip line. So the next thing you want to do now is impute your before new measurements. If you have been following me, you should know how to get your before new by now. So on your before new measurement, you are going to deduct 1 inch, 1.5 or 2. It depends on how fitted you want your skirt to be from whatever measurement you have on your hip line. Let's say your hip line measurement is 12 inches generally. So you make it like 11 inches or 10 inches or anyhow you want it to be. It is not a fixed thing. So I've gotten my before new measurement and then I'm going straight down to the hem line where I'll make it a bit smaller than the before new measurement. I actually don't want mine to be too penciled like that, so I deducted one from my before new, and look at me connecting it to the hem line like so. I'm trying to get the perfect shape there. I'm sorry you can't really see my pen line clearly, please bear with me. So there I'm trying to get where my slit is going to be situated. It is also fixed as well, so I used my dart measurement, like your bust span divided by 2 plus your slit allowance. My bust span is 7 divided by 2, 3.5 plus 1.5 of slit allowance, so I measured 5 inches all the way down. So now the next thing I want to do is that I come down by ½ inch. That is going to stand for my waist slope like that. So now after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut. So now we are going to use the front skirt to cut the back. After doing my calculation, I got to know that the same exact measurement I have for the front is going to be sufficient for the back. We need zipper allowance for the back. So here I'm trying to cut out where the slit is going to be, and I'm done doing that. So the next thing now is to just place your front skirt on the back and just cut it out like that. So doing this, my zipper allowance is already included. I added slit allowance to the front, so that slit allowance is going to serve for my zip allowance, so there's no need to do any stress again. So after cutting that, the next thing is to cut our top. Remember, it is a crop top. So that is me adding my back measurements. Then after doing that, you are going to locate your chest line. If you have been watching my videos, you should know how to get your chest line by now. So after getting that, the next thing you are going to do is to impute your standard neck measurement. That is 3 inches, and your shoulder slope, that is, you come down by 1 inch. So and whatever you have left for your chest line, you divide it by 2 and come in by ½ inch, which is going to help for the front. So now that is me imputing my bust measurement divided by 4 and my ease allowance as well as my seam allowance. So now I said it is a crop top. I made my 17 inches, and since it is not going to be lined, so we are going to fold it in. So I added extra 2.5 inches to fold it in. So on that line that stands for my hem line, so whatever measurement you have on your bust line, you just deduct 1 from it and impute it on your waistline. It is a crop top. It is not supposed to be fitted like that, so it is going to be a bit free according to the style. So now that is me putting my armhole shape, and I want to use the front to cut the back to make it easier. So that is why I have that double line. One is going to serve for the front and one is going to serve for the back. So if you have been watching my videos before, you should know what it means. So now I'm going to impute the neck depth for the back, which is 1 inch. After doing that, I'll go ahead and impute the neck depth for the front. So I actually used 4 inches. I don't want it to be too choke or too deep. So after getting that, I'm going to go ahead and roll like you are seeing me do. If you don't know how to get most of the things I mentioned earlier, please, you can watch my previous video, so you'll not be lacking behind in the new video. But this is actually quite simple, and I believe you are enjoying it. So after doing that, we are going to go ahead and cut like I am doing. So you see that I'm going to omit one line because we are using the front to cut the back. So that line that I cut now is for the back, and I will not cut the U shape yet. I'm only going to cut for the neck of the back, as you can see. So the next thing to do is just place my front on my back, adding my zipper allowance. As you can see, I use a zipper allowance of 1 inch. So after doing that, I'm just going to cut directly like so, as you can see me do. We'll go ahead and cut like that. I hope you are enjoying my video. Please like my videos, comment if you have any question, and then please subscribe to my channel. So now we are still cutting the back. After doing that, I'm still going to go okay. Now we are done. I'm cutting open my zipper allowance. Remember I said it will not have any lining. So we have our back. So now we are going to take care of the front. You cut your actual front neck depth like you were supposed to initially, but because you are, and then you are going to cut your actual front body's armhole like so. It is as simple as that. That is the part where we are going to fold. So I've gone ahead to measure my armhole. So now I'm about to cut my sleeve. I'll keep saying this is not going to be lined, so you are going to add folding allowance to whatever length you want your your sleeve to be. So after getting that, you are going to go ahead and look for a perfect armhole, a perfect sleeve that will fit into your armhole. If you do not have any idea, please watch my previous videos. So after getting a perfect sleeve for my armhole, I'm going to go ahead and shape the sleeve like so as well. Then you go ahead and cut your sleeve. Then we have our sleeve set. There's going to be a tutorial on how to sew this style, so please guys, just stay tuned. Now we have our sleeve, and I notch it like so. So I've gone ahead to cut my band for the skirt and facing for both the front and the back. If you don't know how to cut facing, please watch my previous videos. I've actually treated stuff like that there. Now guys, do you like what you see? See the outcome of what we both created, guys. So now stay tuned for my next video on how to sew this beautiful piece. I decided not to put tassel on mine. I'll see you guys later. Bye.